Well, hello, everybody. Okay, I got it. Let's turn that down. Okay. So, how is everybody today? I just gotta say, this morning it was a little bit chilly in central Georgia, and I don't like it so much. I like fall, but it felt like winter this morning. And I know, I used to live in North Dakota. I do know what winter feels like. And now in this part of my life, I would say that 30 degrees feels a lot like winter. And I don't care for it so much. But now, I mean, it did get up to mid 50s anyway today. Tomorrow morning, I think it's supposed to be 30. And I know that you people that live in the Midwest and the Northeast are like, shut it. I don't want to hear it. But I live in the South for a reason. I live in the South because I used to live in North Dakota and I didn't like it. I only lived in North Dakota because that's where the Air Force sent me. But, you know, when you're in the Air Force, you do what the Air Force tells you to do. And you say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, and you just go on with it. So, you know, there's that. But now I get to make choices, all my own choices. And I live in the South because I love it here. Things are green, things bloom, and that's what I like. But one thing we don't get is the changing of the colors of the leaves. Now, the leaves do change colors, but it's not nearly as spectacular as it is in the Northeast. And my friend and I went up in search of said leaves and did not find them. They weren't changing yet, so that was a little disappointing. But we did see a little foliage, and it was pretty, and, you know. Okay, so, let's see. We are going to do the baby wipe technique, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, maybe in the past, but we're going to do it again, because it's autumn, and these leaves just lend themselves to it, and I haven't done it yet this year. Probably because I didn't have any baby wipes, but I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some baby wipes. So, get the cheap ones. Always get the cheap baby wipes for this because, you know, you don't need expensive baby wipes to do this technique. So, I have a stamp case and I've laid some baby wipes in here, just a couple. And this is going to be our stamp pad, so to speak. Okay? So, I have some re-inkers here. And you get to pick which colors you want. But I have pumpkin pie, copper clay, wild wheat. Pumpkin pie got away from me. Blackberry bliss, old olive, and pecan pie. Now, this might get messy. Who knows? I mean, you know, I'm a messy crafter. So let's just see what happens. So we're going to drop our re-inker, and I might need a new pumpkin pie re-inker. We might not have pumpkin pie on here because it looks like my pumpkin pie re-inker is empty. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple. It's splattering. Okay, well, I'll have to call that good for pumpkin pie. Note to self, order a pumpkin pie refill. I'm going to set it right there so I don't forget. Okay. So now I'm going to put some pumpkin pie. This one's brand new. On here. And you don't have to make it huge because, you know, it only needs to be as big as your stamp. And we're going to use the big leaf stamp. This one doesn't want to squeeze. Old olive. Yep, old olive. Blackberry bliss, one of my favorite colors. wild wheat. Yep, some of them are going to overlap. They're all going to muddle together pretty soon. And then, what's this one? Copper clay. Now, these are just random ones I picked. You can use whatever colors you want. Okay. So this is going to be used as our ink pad, okay? So we're going to take our leaf stamp and we're going to hold our breath. And we're going to, you don't have to hold your breath. You're going to dunk it in there. I'm going to practice. See what it looks like. Ooh, look at how pretty it is. I like it. Okay, so here we go. Now I have the back, or the veins, so we can put the veins on the leaves after we're done stamping. I also have the other leaf stamp, so we'll stamp a couple of those too. Ooh, I'm really digging this. I like it. So this stamp set is a $1 million stamp set created by Amy. And I don't know how to say Amy's last name. She's a really nice lady. I've met her. I've talked to her. Sat in the airport in London and talked with her. Amy K. I'll just call her Amy K. So, congrats, Amy K, on your $1 million stamp set. I'm going to put one right there, just the tip of it, because we want to cover up all of the paper. Because why not? Because look at how pretty that is. I'm just really digging it. Okay, so now we're going to put our... You know what? I'm going to stamp another one just because I don't want to waste it. I mean... We made our own ink pad. Let's use it. Right? Now, if you're doing this, if you're holding a class and you're doing this, you can always just put more ink on here. I just love this. I think every year I do this technique with whatever leaf stamp set that we have. But it's always a good one. It's an oldie but a goodie, right? We forget about some of our techniques, and the new thing comes out or whatever, and we kind of, the old things go by the wayside sometimes, but they're still great. They're still great techniques, and there's no reason why we can't go back and use them, right? Okay, I'm gonna need some Post-it tape because I don't necessarily want the end of that leaf to go over this. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. I'm trying to line it up, but it's really a long way from me because it's in the middle of my desk. Let's do this one. And then, of course, you know me, I'm not done with the I'll have to splatter and stuff, you know, because you know me. I'm trying to figure out where it goes. So I ate lunch with a friend today. We went to my grandma's empanadas, which is a little hometown restaurant. You know, one of those little hole in the walls where everything is delicious. And oh my gosh, I love empanadas, apparently. At least I love the ones here from my grandma's empanadas. I'm just filling out these ones. I know that's really not the right one, but just filling that out. Okay, let's do this one. Well, we got it. What else happened? Tomorrow evening, I'm going to go see Mercy Me and Zach Williams and Toby Mac. And that's going to be an amazing concert. It's in Atlanta. And I'm really looking forward to that. I love all of those artists. They're amazing. And they're all going to be in one place at the same time. It's at Phillips Arena. Well, it used to be Phillips Arena. Now it's State Farm Arena. I guess it's go to the highest bidder. Okay. So there's my leaves that we have stamped, and I'm going to put some, I'm going to splatter. You know I'm going to splatter. I'm going to stamp the sentiment. I didn't get my sentiment out. Autumn. Or did I? No, I didn't. There it is. I love these words too. Autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. I just think that's sweet. I gotta put this closer so I can get it straight. I hope I get it straight, because I only have one of these cut out. It's straight enough. Okay, so I'm gonna splatter. I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna actually use my blend markers, okay? So I'm gonna use the brush end. And now don't do this hard. When I do it with my Stampin' Write markers, I kind of do it hard. But with the blends, you don't have to do it hard. You might not get as big a droplets. But you don't want to mess up the tip of your blends. You might not want to do this at all with your blends. It's up to you. You can use your Stampin' Write markers for this, of course. And I can show you. Let me just show you. We'll do blackberry. So, you get the brush end. Now you know that there's a thin end, and that's the bullet end, because we redid our Stampin' Write markers, and there's a bullet end now. And then there's the brush end, and that's the thick, see the white lines right here. So that way you can open up the right one. Now, if you're anything like me, and you might be, I don't know, I always open up the wrong end. It's not that I don't look at the lines, but I don't look at the lines. I know they're there. See my splatters? It kind of looks black. But, and then I'm going to get some Wink of Stella, because you can never have too much Wink of Stella. Okay? So, I need to order some of this too, because I think this might be my last one. I like to have some in my stash. Okay? So here, I'm just going to squeeze some out. so I can splatter with it, okay? And some of these droplets get to be pretty big, and that's okay. I like it that way. I like it to be shimmery. If you don't like shimmery, then don't do this. But messy and shimmery are my kind of deal. Okay? So there's that. And then we are going to layer it, okay? So now I need a layer. I'm gonna wipe that on my baby wipe, because I have it out to clean it off. Okay, so I need a layer, or I need a card base. What color should we go with? Copper clay? Blackberry Bliss? I don't know. I'm guessing to see which one looks better. I'm going to pull a couple. Ooh, I like the copper clay. Oh, yeah. That's going to be one of them. And then look at how different it's going to look on the Blackberry Bliss. It's the same card. It'll look totally different if I put it on the old olive. But that's, I mean, look at how different it looks. Oh my gosh. It's all in what you want it to look like. Okay, so let's put these. Are they dry? Probably not. Oh, I only have one sentiment, so we can only finish one. Oh, we can finish the other. Most of the time, I don't want to get my embossing machine out, but we'll work around it. I'll show you. Get my paper snips that don't cut ribbon at all, really. I don't know if I have just butchered these paper snips so now they don't cut ribbon, or if it's a design flaw. I'm really not sure. It's one or the other, and I don't know which. Okay, so let's see. Because I have a piece. Let's stamp the sentiment again. You ready? I'm going to stamp it in Blackberry Bliss. We'll use the baby wipe. I don't normally use the baby wipe, but it's here and available. So, Blackberry Bliss. I'm leaning over to get a punch. And it might be a retired punch. It's a circle. I don't know if it's retired or not. 1 3/4 inch circle. I don't know if it's retired. If it is, it shouldn't be. None of the circle punches should ever be retired. So there we go with one. There we go with the other. Let's see. My desk is a disaster, but it always is. And if you could see what was beyond the camera, you would just laugh. I'm going to show you something that I made, though. You would either laugh or cry. I don't know. Would you cry because my desk was messy? Sometimes I think I want to cry. Oh, that one's empty. I got another. Always have spares of adhesives. Never run out of adhesive. It's like a nightmare. Dun, dun, dun. There's no more adhesive. What would we do? I don't know what I would do. I'd cry. Okay, so let's see. We're just gonna these are little tiny glue dots. Sorry, I gotta get my pokey tool. Itty bitty glue dots. Stick. Okay. So that didn't stick. It's stuck on the pokey tool. I mean, a different glue dot. Let's see. Okay. We're just gonna make a little. We just want a little something. Color, interest, you know, just a little. And I like the gold ribbon. It's so pretty. This shimmery ribbon is just awesome. Change can be beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. You know we need embellishment, so hang on. We'll put an embellishment on there. Let's do this one. Should I find gold embellishments? Or should I find something different? Hi, Gina. I miss your face. Gina LaFrance. My friend Gina moved to Florida, and I miss her. She retired. Hey, Gina, I retired too. Maybe I should come and visit you. She was a Florida girl, born and raised, I think, and moved back to Florida to her happy place. All right, let's get some embellishments. Let's see what we got. Those are pretty. They're out of stock right now. I'm really hoping that they come back. Dun, 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 dun. There's some gold ones. Let's use those. Gold. These are blooming pearls. There's some big ones and some small ones. There we go. There's our pretty card made with Amy K's $1 million stamp set. Look at how pretty. Now, do you want to see what else I made that has nothing at all to do with stamping? You are yay! I'm glad you're a demonstrator again, Gina. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Are you ready? Oh, I'm going to put this on there. Can I put this guy on there? Of course I can. Hang on, let me get a dimensional. Scraps on the desk. You may as well use them. Use them or lose them. There. Okay. Scraps on the desk. Okay, so check these out. I crocheted these little guys. Look at how cute they are. So I crocheted the little pot holder. I mean, it's only a 2-inch pot. And then it has so the little tree is from IKEA. But look, I mean, the whole thing is only 6 inches tall. How tall is it? 7 inches. 7 inches tall, the whole thing. But I made a few of them. Aren't they cute? Yeah. there you go. I got too much time on my hands, somebody said. Not too much. I would say just enough. But anyway, so there's my cards for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. And I will catch you guys next week.